Good afternoon and welcome back to the West Ham Network. Is Will still the right man for West Ham? You could have so much fun with his name. It is ridiculously relentless the amount of fun you can have with his name. As you can see from the title, is Will still right for West Ham? Or you could say, is Will still the right man for West Ham? But this is your Hammer's lines for today. This is in association with the guys over at Knees Up Brother Brown. Please make sure you do go across there, check out all their content, kumb.com, and they've got a fantastic forum as well where many fans around the world have a good bit of banter. But we're here to bring you some of the news of today, so let me get started on the first story. And I've already slightly touched on the fact who we are talking about today, and the first one is about this man, Will Still, a target. Will Still, who hit the headlines after leading Stade de Reims to a Ligue 1 record of 17-game unbeaten run, said that he would love to manage in the Premier League one day. The 30-year-old was born and brought up by English parents in Belgium and made the decision as a teenager to move to the UK to study for a career in coaching, and he's been in charge of the French club since taking over from Oscar Garcia in October 2022, and only suffered his first league defeat on Sunday when Marseille came from behind to win 2-1 at their stadium. Still's early successes has naturally caught the eye, so much so that he's been included in many of the betting odds for recent teams who have switched managers, including our own beloved West Ham, where of course we've not switched managers. He recently spoke to Sky Sports and he said, "It just seems completely stupid to me that my name has been put up against the names that have done so much more and have been so many more places than I have. I wouldn't even dare to compare myself to those people. I've never really thought about it because I never expected to be in the position I am so early, and suddenly, why not? I've done some crazy things in the past. I was head coach at 24 and the same thing happened at 28 back in Belgium. And now I'm 30 and people are saying this. This is crazy. So I wonder what happens with his future." Now, awareness of Still's coaching career has undoubtedly been amplified by the incredible unbeaten run and the fact that until recently, Reims had to pay a £22,000 fine each time he took charge of a match. This was due to the fact that Still did not have a UEFA Pro license, but he is now studying on the course and therefore the fine no longer applies. The fact that he was a fan of the computer game Football Manager, which probably catapulted his name up there, was probably taken out of context as well. And the opinion that Still was a gaming fanatic had struck lucky, despite the fact that he'd been coaching for a decade or more. And he actually went on and he said, with the Football Manager thing, for example, people think I'm some spotty geek behind my computer that's just been dropped in the Stade de Reims and doing an unbelievable job. But I've been doing it for 10 years. And the experiences I've accumulated tried to accumulate have helped me and are still helping me today. People say, oh, he's got no coaching badges, no qualifications. He's just played computer games. And he said, I went to university to study football coaching. I've got the highest level diploma you can get for the moment in football. And I'm studying for the pro license as well. He is a future thinking manager, something that maybe West Ham might want to look at moving forward. Is it realistic? I don't know. We were having this conversation in our WhatsApp group the other day talking about, do you go for someone experienced or someone that's inexperienced, and what's the gamble, what's not the gamble? Either way, there's always going to be a gamble when you move to make a move for a new manager. If West Ham are going to be looking at a new manager, Will Still be the man? Will Still be the man that we could look at moving forward as a potential new manager for West Ham? Let me get started on this second story of today, and that is on our goalkeeper, Alfonso Areola, whose days in the national team squad could be looking under a lot of pressure, and there's big change in the France team. Now, that's because, of course, Lloris retired after the World Cup, and that gave an opportunity for a new goalkeeper to come into the spot. Now, he has been given a run of games at West Ham, and this next run-in of games are going to be vital. It's a big week for him because not just the fact it's a big week, but Fabianski is back in training. And what does David Moyes do come the end of the international break? And if Areola doesn't get regular game time, what does that mean for his national team spot? And will he be happy if he doesn't even stand a chance of getting the number one spot? And that is open since the retirement, of course, of Hugo Lloris, and several reports are even saying that he might not be in line to start, and they may be looking at AC Milan's Mike Maignan, who could be the new number one, and that will really send shivers up probably Areola's spine. Now, they're saying several reports in France are saying that he'll be the number one goalkeeper for their up-and-coming qualifiers against the Republic of Ireland. And AC Milan's could be the long-term successor to Hugo. And Areola's experience of major international tournaments, albeit from the bench, and longevity in the squad could and should add some value to where he should stand a chance, but he will need regular game time for his club as well to be able to stand that chance. And I wonder what that does for his confidence. That will drop his confidence. It's not really necessarily work for him to stay and be. Now that we've got Fabian into the mask, will it allow Areola to continue to establish himself as a Wiction? And let us know your thoughts as well as about this man. If I'm back, I am. So get sorted, so don't you worry about that. A Scamacca boost. Reports in Italy have emerged that Scamacca may actually feature quite heavily against England in Euro 2024 qualifier. Now, England head out to Naples to take on Italy tomorrow night in a game that will have huge ramifications in the Group C qualifier 2024. And Scamacca, will be hoping to feature against his teammate, as you can see, Declan Rice in the picture there. And he has struggled since joining West Ham in the summer. So getting the nod by Roberto Mancini tomorrow night would give him a massive confidence boost. So we will have to see. But according to reports in Italy, they're saying that he is the favourite to start up front for them. And not only is he desperate for more minutes, but after a tough season so far, he needs trust and confidence from a manager to be able to show the faith and give the faith into the striker. Now, he is an elite centre forward and he needs regular game time, especially at West Ham and under David Moyes, and he must be utilised in the last 12 games of the season. So this will be interesting to see how much this does for a confidence boost for him moving into the Premier League running for West Ham as well. Leave your comments in the comment section as we come to an end of today's Hammers headlines. I must apologize though. I do apologize. I am getting it. We've worked it out. It's not the internet. The internet's fine. It's the computer. We're resolving that very, very soon. So bear with me on it. If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button. Please leave a comment. Please hit the thumbs up if you're interested in becoming a channel member. Then join us on that as well. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Please comment. Take it easy, yeah, and come on, your irons.